think society puts youth in a place where it puts work versus service 2 to 2 against each other. And I think we try to break that challenge of like just putting service at the forefront of our lives and making sure that we are at least pulling our own part in this plan and making sure that we're serving the plan. So, you know, we're happy to put a pause on our lives for the time being and serve the faith where we need.
I mean, there's definitely lots of challenges, particularly, I guess, in this stage of life, being young, like working professionals. One, stepping away from jobs we love for a period of time, you know. Hopefully we will continue serving as teachers as well. But, you know, leaving that space and the classroom and our students is definitely a big challenge. Another one was we actually, obviously mortgage and finances can be challenging too in this period of time. So that was a big one, but we've kind of just put it in Bahá'í's hands and hoped that it all gets covered and works out.
Another big challenge for us was just overcoming the fact that, you know, we won't see our families for an extended period of time, and having only been married for a year, just over a year now, the families have always been so close and supportive of us, and so having that support network sort of almost put on pause for a little bit, sort of is something that we've had to learn to deal with, I guess.
Yeah. And we're lucky, you know, in the age of technology, we still do get to speak to them a lot. But yeah, I think the day-to-day, you know, support and seeing them. Friends as well, you know, leaving your support network in general, because we've both mostly grown up here, so yeah, leaving all that behind is a little scary.
Life is gonna get in the way and you're gonna find an excuse. Like, you're gonna find an excuse, whether it's my parents, whether it's work, something's gonna come up, and that is your test, right? Like, whatever it is for you, that's your test to overcome. Don't just push it to the back burner and be like, oh, it's my parents, or it is work I'm struggling with. Actually find a way to like challenge that and overcome that, and don't just say it's a challenge for you and just leave it in the dark. Like, actually do challenge it and find a way to put service or pioneering into your life. I think, again, we get too comfortable and we need to push ourselves a little bit more. So,
yeah, I think one of the main things that youth should look towards service is, just really go for it, because there'll always be obstacles coming up in your life that you may not be able to overcome. And if you let that obstacle actually stop you from doing it, then you may never actually get that chance to serve. So just take that opportunity and go for it.
It's different for everyone, but ultimately, like we said before, pioneering is a spiritual journey. And so if you're open to that, if you're thinking about it, then take action, see what doors open, and I guess follow the confirmations. Also be expected to be challenged, because as soon as you make that decision, I think you're tested, and that decision is tested. So I guess be willing to push past that and to ultimately what you feel you're being led to do.
Deciding to leave, you know, your place of comfort and move overseas for however long, I think naturally we tend to try and find reasons to not do that, and to try and stay in our comfort support network zone. So I think being very conscious of like not coming up with reasons to not do something. I think you sort of, once you realize that there's service needs for the faith everywhere, all around the world in every country, and that there's always needs for people to be pioneering, then it's a lot easier to then start thinking about this more seriously in a way that's actually, like Percy said, you take action and start consulting with the people who are going to be able to help you do that. And I think also that it's not a decision that you make on your own. You'll always have, you know, your family and your friends, and especially the institutions where you live, that will always be there to support you in making this decision. Whether it's just sort of going to consult with, or, you know, whether you've already given thought to this and have made a decision or not. There's always people around in institutions and agencies that are there to support you in making this decision. Are always open to come and consult with